It's a first warning impact day for Saturday and both Sunday. That just means there's a higher chance the weather could impact you. In this case, it's in the form of a winter storm that could bring some rain this weekend for North Alabama. That could even freeze when it hits the ground for some spots.
Yeah, it's mainly the northern part of the state that's impacted greatest by this. You get from Birmingham south, it's just going to be some heavy soaking rain. Some of us are going to get more than 2 or 3 inches of rain out of all this. The winter weather alerts we have in progress right now. An ice storm warning that will begin Friday night in northwest Alabama. This is Franklin, Colbert, Lauderdale. A fraction of an inch of ice may be enough to cause some sporadic power outages or even some travel issues temporarily in the shoals. You get into the winter weather advisory, which that color blue corresponds to Marion, Fayette, Lamar, Walker, Winston, Coleman, Marshall, DeKalb, Jackson, then up toward the Huntsville area, Decatur, and Athens. Winter weather advisory, not quite as strong a statement as an ice storm warning. It means that the weather may be inconvenient. Occasionally some roads may be slick, but it'll be more of a point-by-point basis. It's really hard to nail that down because the temperature is going to be flirting with freezing. And then the winter storm watch, which is not quite as active, but it's a stronger statement for Blount and for Etowah, Cherokee, Calhoun, and Etowah counties as some cold air drains in from the east. Yeah, it's coming in from the west and from the east. There could be a period of some light ice over East Alabama, too. Now, this is 5:30 Saturday morning on our future track. The blue colors here would represent maybe a mixture of snow and sleet. The pink here would be a mixture of sleet and some freezing rain. Farther south you get, it would be all rain, but this is where the precipitation is most likely Saturday morning. That moves to the northeast. The big stuff happens in Tennessee, and then we just get some on-again, off-again showers of mixed precipitation from near Highway 278 north. Then as the colder air comes in from the east too, Jackson County, DeKalb County, Cherokee County, by late Saturday afternoon, some of this may turn over to some sleet and freezing rain. I think it's mainly power lines and trees and roofs and cars that would get a little collection of ice. It won't last all that long because look at this. By Sunday morning, in comes the rain. Temperatures get warm enough, likely in the 40s. We're not talking about really warm air here, but likely in the 40s, maybe 50s to the south, where we get all this heavy rain falling that should wash away a lot of the issues by Sunday afternoon. And then late Sunday night, we may see one last little push of some wintry precip come through and coat the ground in a few places and give us a few issues by Monday morning. Rain and ice, limited ice accumulation, limited impact of flooding, but the big stuff is happening to our north. That's where the heaviest snow is likely, up there north of Nashville. This is where ice is most likely, and it corresponds very well with those advisories that have been issued by the National Weather Service. Jordan, a lot going on in the distance, but there's also some stuff going on right now.
That's right. We're tracking some very light showers over south central Alabama as we speak. Got some rain crossing the I-65 corridor, Jemison down towards Thorsby, Clinton, as far south as Marbury, and crossing Lake Dam as we speak, and even some more showers coming out of Centerville too. Light hit or miss showers over Tallapoosa County and towards Auburn, over Lake Martin, but that's all headed east. The rest of this evening, temperatures will moderate in the 40s and rain chances will drop. Can't rule out some drizzles and sprinkles overnight and through the day tomorrow as well. Overcast skies. We'll start out with temperatures in the upper 30s and low 40s. By 5 o'clock, the sun starts to come back out. Temperatures still in the 40s, and then that winter storm blows through this weekend, bringing everything that Jason just talked about. But after that, temperatures drop quickly. Wind chills in the single digits. Coleman, Ashridge, Hamilton, North could be below 0 degrees in terms of the wind chill. So we're talking about the coldest weather we've seen so far this season. And even in the afternoon, wind chill still in the teens and even the mid to low 20s too. So impact days throughout majority of next week, even after this system kind of passes through. And that's because temperatures could drop below freezing for hours and hours at a time the next several days. This is the wind chill, or excuse me, the temperatures early Tuesday morning, once again in the teens. Wednesday, once again, temperatures drop to the 20s, and even Thursday or Wednesday into Thursday, we drop back down to the teens and 20s yet again. The next several days, we have a lot of impact days, but again, that's just kind of give you guys a heads up. We drop below freezing, and this could be some pipe bursting weather as we head into Thursday of next week.